Hi, I'm Jale. Welcome to my channel. This is going to be a general collective reading for you guys. Stay tuned if you are tuning in later. We're going to be giving information out about Ladies' Night. If you're interested, information is in the description box. But I'm also going to show you the link. Where are we? This is the link to the... Okay, so the link is in the chat. Okay, so if you do want to join that, this is going to be where Ladies' Night is going to be held, starting on the 1st of August at 11 p.m. British Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Lisa, hello. Thank you so much for joining us. I hope you're very well. So it's going to be every Saturday. Now, because it's on Twitch, I don't know if I'm going to be able to leave the VOD up there, the live up there, mainly because, hey, Tianina, hope you're doing well. Mainly because I've just got this feeling that if I leave it up there, someone's going to go in and report it, and then that's it. We're shut down, and I'm going to have to start all over again. I'm already having issues with my email. So, again, if you are waiting to hear back from me on an email, can you please let me know, but don't email me, okay? I'm going to change my email address because I've annoyed somebody. It's a long story. So apologies if I have not come back to you on an email. Can you please, if I haven't already replied to you, can you please message me somewhere else, DM me? Alternatively, we've got Twitter DMs are open, Instagram DMs are open, Facebook is open. That is going to be until I change my email address. Now, I've actually already changed my email address, but I didn't get a chance to update it. I've updated everything else. I've updated the Twitch, sorry. So the actual video that I'm posting in the 3 hours, which will be Virgo's August 1st to 15th monthly, bi-monthly read, will have the new updated email in it, okay? So any issues, if I'm not coming back to you, especially if you've paid for a reading and I haven't come back to you, or I've, missed your appointment, can you please DM me on a social media outlet, not that email. It hasn't been hacked. It's been totally, from what I'm looking at, totally, someone has got really annoyed. And it's not to do with work. It's to do with an opinion that I posted on Twitter. It wasn't to do with a reading. It was to do with my opinion that I posted publicly on Twitter, that someone has obviously taken it upon themselves to get extraordinarily offended and to try and shut me down. So, and I don't regret it. So, because I'm not going to be held hostage by something that needed to be said. So, yeah. So, Ladies' Night, nice and light update there. Ladies' Night is going to be, well, I mean, this is the thing. We're at a stage in life at the moment where people are being pushed into corners deliberately and threatened. I'm not going to be threatened. I've got nothing to lose. I've had people do that to me before. They should know better by now. That's not me. I don't roll over. If I'm threatened, then I will stand my ground. I'm Turkish. Don't know if I need to go into any more information than that. It's built into us. So, as I say, I'm just going to change my email. It's not really that big a deal. The only apologies I would make is to anyone that I haven't actually emailed back. They're the only apologies that I would make. And I'm sorry if that's you, deeply. But I'm not going to be held hostage and I'm not going to be threatened. So, end of story, really. Twitch, Saturday night, going to be starting 11 p.m. British Standard Time, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I won't be leaving that up, so if you can't make it, I apologise. If you have actually already emailed me about the timings, hey Tiffany, welcome. Hey Karen, hi Nina. If you've already emailed me timings for when you felt like the sort of lives would be better for you, again, and I probably haven't read that, can you DM me or wait until I post the email, which will be on tonight's video, which will be Virgo. I'm now going to have to go back over all the other August readings and update the new email address because obviously someone is just wanting to get a large dose of karma given to them. So I just hand it upstairs. So yeah, it's unfortunate, but so yeah. So anyone I didn't email back, I apologise. That's definitely not what I wanted for you guys. So who's looking forward to Saturday? Me, I am. Now I'm going to be honest with you. The first time I'm going to feel it out a little bit because everyone is going to be different. The thresholds of profanity will be different. Will be different for everyone. So me too. I'm actually, because this is the thing. I'm sick of this energy now. Like that's now pissed me off. Like usually, I will plod along and I'll get on with it. But when that kind of shit happens, that's not. No, I'm sorry. But so yeah, Saturday I'm really looking forward to it because it's just some light-hearted entertainment. You know. Let's see what the language is like. I'm going to be honest with you. There is going to be swearing, 100%. Whether or not I can get away with the type of explicit language that they may give me, I don't know. We'll see. I'll take it as it comes. Should be a giggle. I'm hoping to do it for like an hour and a half, maybe 2 hours. It depends how much fun we're having, really. It just depends. So, yeah. It depends. So, is Karen here? Karen's here. Awesome. Karen. Guess what came? The Oracle of the Hidden Worlds. And I'm actually shuffling them at the moment. I'm excited. So we're going to be using these today. So, right, let's get into this now. Does anyone have any questions about Saturday? Oh, I posted the link in chat if you haven't already joined. If you haven't seen it, this is the account that I'll be going live on. Usually you have to sign up. If you're not comfortable doing that, then I think you can watch, but I don't know. I think you'll be able to chat, but I think you would need an account to sign up. Oh, the second one. That's interesting. They're so sneaky. I've only had this one through. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll definitely keep an eye on that. Yeah, no, it hasn't come. No, that one hasn't come. What day are we on? Thursday. If it comes, it's up to you, Karen. I can either email you when it comes. So if it comes before Friday, the live, then I can let you know, whichever you feel more comfortable with. Sometimes people prefer me not to let them know because then it's a surprise for the live, but it's up to you. This one literally came maybe a couple of hours ago. It was mid-afternoon. Yeah. Now they do sometimes deliver later, but I don't know what everyone's ordering in this house. But we've had some poor guy back and forward. Now, bearing in mind it's 8 p.m. here, so I'm not entirely sure if it will get delivered today. But leave it with me. If they're telling you it's been delivered today and it doesn't come tomorrow, I'll keep you updated. Oh, well, I was going to say email, DM me. No. Leave it with me. I'm gonna scour the house and make sure that like nothing's anywhere that I haven't noticed. And then I'll let you know later. That's weird. I hate when they do that as well. Delivered yesterday to your letterbox. No. I will have another look though, because like I said, people move things everywhere in this place, so it could be that someone's moved it. Leave it with me, and I'll let you know. All right. Oh, actually, I shouldn't say too much about Amazon because we've actually got a viewer that delivers for Amazon. Yeah, thanks, Amazon. So we're not going to lump everyone into the same bracket there. I'll leave it with me, Karen. I'll let you know. Oh, how annoying. Now I want to use the... Okay, well, see, this is the thing. We've actually got quite a few Oracle decks that have arrived. This one's also arrived. The Angel Power. My friend illustrated this. Okay. Insane. So shout out Hiroyuki. This is my friend's illustration. Shout out Hiroyuki. Absolutely love illustrations. So let's have a look. We're going to use your deck first though, Karen, all right? Let's jump in. Thank you for your likes, guys. Oh, they're sticking a little bit still. One sec. Right, messages, please. What was the messages? I'm just hearing your heart's mine. I feel like we're going to already get into a love reading. This is a collective general reading. So let's see. I just keep hearing your heart is already mine. And then don't let me go. I don't know why I want to say that. Hello, Reluctant Medium. Hello, Liverpool. Right, let's have a look. I don't know. Someone's connected to music here, and I keep hearing everything in. It's like singing it. They're not actually saying the words. Say it isn't so, I will not go. I think that's a Green Day song, isn't it? Carry Me Home. I don't know why I want to say that. I just keep hearing different songs in my head. Right, let's have a look. I don't know. Someone's definitely got. Was it from UPS? Was it? Yeah, I'll have to have a look, Karen, again. I mean, it's at the moment I'm not going to be able to do that now, but leave it with me. Okay. Wow. Wow. Well, look at this. The gathering, community, kinship, companionship. I feel like this is going to be Saturday night. There's a lot of musical references here. Wow. And then we've got insight. Look at that. That is beautiful, isn't it? This is insane energy. It says magical tools, writing and star crafting. Why do I feel like this could be the same? It's like he's stepped out to gain some space. He's stepped out to gain some space, to gain some inner clarity. Oh, your oops was a German. Oh, not you. I thought it was UPS. I was like, oh, freaking UPS again. I keep hearing UPS has got. Oh, wow. Yes. Look. But I feel like someone's writing lyrics here. Someone's writing lyrics. It's like someone's getting space to write. They're writing. And this is, I'll be really honest with you. We've got a lot of Aquarius energy here. This energy is beautiful. I'm not going to lie. Okay, there's about 5 different songs playing in my head at the same time. Yeah, very beautiful energy. I'll be honest with you, I'm seeing past lives here. This is not this life. I'm seeing you. I keep hearing working through your problems in past lives, but I see you dancing. Someone's dancing. It's like your connection, your counterpart here in this lifetime. I can see dancing, but it's not in this lifetime. I want to say it's the 60s because the type of music, but they're going backwards with it. It links to now. Something about performers as well. It's like you. This energy is really fluid. As soon as there's a tangible energy here, it shifts. This is like very Plutonian energy, very Neptunian energy, where it just flows. As soon as you link into that energy, it evolves into something else. It's a shift. It's an ever shifting energy. There's nothing stagnant about this energy. It's beautifully flowing. It's like a stream of water. Very strong water energy, but it feels very Aquarian. Something about speech here. I don't know whether or not they have an issue communicating, you have an issue communicating, but it's like they can only explain or express themselves through song. That's how I want to say it. And so I feel like this could be someone that goes sort of away from the crowd to try and articulate their feelings and thoughts. And so if they're not singing or they're not writing something, they're diarising it. Wow. Yeah. I keep hearing catching a falling star and putting it in my pocket. Never let it fade away. They're in charge of something, you or them. I feel like it's them. Could be the other way around though. They're in charge of something here. It's like there is a hierarchy here where, can you see there's loads of people, hi Melina, in a ring. It's like all their collective energy is creating this. I'm hearing network. It's like a network of souls. And it's not just you two. It's like there's a connection of a network of people. It's a soul family, it's a soul tribe. And you're all, someone sent a beacon to ask for help. I can't work out the song and it's driving me mad. I think it's called May to December, I think that's the name of the song, May to December. Now, there could be an age difference, or there could be something significant with the month of May and the month of December. Well, that makes sense, because I feel like whoever this is was stepping away from a group of people who they were either managing or they were overseeing. I'm hearing drafting a copy. Someone's writing something about you, like a song or a poem or something. You're inspiring them to create. I've got goosebumps. Now I'm smiling like a Wally. Why do I feel as well that this is Stonehenge? Why do I want to? Why does this give me Stonehenge vibes? Yeah, I totally agree. I totally agree. And you know what? It's like, yeah, that makes sense. That makes sense. Again, you're creating something, and it's, to me, it looks like it's going up to the ethers. It's like this manifestation here. Can you see as well in this other card, he's got his crystal ball here and his little book, his candle, everything he needs. This is the mage. This is the magician. This is a manifestation. This is, I mean, it could be a Gemini. It could be, but it's, I'm just hearing they're gearing up for their soul mission. If they're not on soul mission yet, or you're in alignment but they're not quite, this is them getting into an alignment. They're stretching their creative. It's essentially like they're stretching their legs here with this. Let me read from the book, though. I feel like I want to read from the book. They're saying yes. Okay. Insight, magical tools, writing, starcrafting. From which mystery does insight arise? From what place do the words flow? And how do we connect so deeply that we write of the stars and their secrets? Perhaps we would do well to be like the wizard between the worlds, who draws down the energy of all that is above and somehow weaves into the world below, combining all that is celestial with all that is terrestrial. In those moments, what we connect truly deeply, we can literally become a link between the worlds, and through us can flow a pure and clear energy, a wise energy which can guide and comfort and enlighten, a compassionate energy that can see beyond difference and find communion with those with whom we share this remarkable world. It is time to connect deeply and find the quiet in between times, so you too can take up a pen and write. Sit quietly and connect and feel the flow of energy that is the proof of your belonging, not only to the world, but to the worlds that lie beyond the sight of our eyes. You are the one who can share the knowledge. You can write of the stars. You can understand the power of the pen, of the words that flow, and of the magical tools that you can gather about you. This is a time to grow stronger in your magical work, to learn how to use the scrying ball, to work with the soft wonder that is candlelight, to turn your gaze inward towards the stars and draw down the yonder to reveal what others cannot see in your works. Be the wizard who creates the bridges between the worlds. Alchemize the seen and the unseen, and let the wisdom pour through the pen and into the words that will flow out of you. I'm an instrument of the divine which pours through me and into the world. Wow. Hey, Joanna. Wow. I'm smiling. That is insane. That is insane. It's this, I can hear this music echoing. It's insane. I can't actually move right now because I feel like if ever there was any pure energy that anyone would kind of, or even, it's not even just pure energy, it's the kind of celestial energy, it's this. Listen, gal, that's nothing. Can you imagine Saturday night? Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh Lord. Let's hope the cards come in time. Right. I'm going to read it. Right, are you ready for card number 2 now? Whew. Right. Card 2. Okay. When you gather, weave the hidden worlds, see all about the connections you are weaving. The community and kinship, the relationships you create are not only woven from hand to hand, from heart to heart. You do not only stand together in a circle and reflect the shape of Gaia, the shape of stars, the shape of the temples of stones, the nests of eggs, the egg, the beginning, the zero. You gather together and weave into the relationship, the universe. The conscious intelligence that is the universe is supported by the relationships that are awakened and healing, that have at their heart a desire to commune with each other in ways that create a fertile place for healing and understanding. Within the small circles of your life, the smile you offered for no reason, the kindness you lent without expectation of return, the offering to another who was experiencing lack, all create community, all create relationship, all create understanding, all are sacred, and all contribute to a place where the planet can be nurtured and fed by your higher self. There may be times when you gather in sacred ways, times when your footsteps trace those of your ancestors, when you wear the garments woven of stories. There, yes, it is sacred, but the spirit of this is held in your every action, word, movement, and it is there that the true work is done, bright soul. Reach out this day and take a hand, lend a hand, be in a relationship, for then, while it may be unseen, you awaken all the temples and the beings of light rejoice. Today I will create community, weave relationship, and I will connect. Wow. I love my job. It's not even a job. This can't be called a job. This can't be called a job. Karen, I don't even know what my name is right now. How insane is this energy? Drink it up. Drink it up. This has been given to you guys. Whatever you've been doing, there's something that you've touched in another person, or something that you've created, or something that you've started developing that is extremely important. And this is their gift to you. This is their gift to you. So if you've had doubt, if you've had maybe a lack of worth, or not understood exactly what you're here to contribute, they're weaving this around you, okay? And if you are already having some awareness of what you're here to do, keep going, because either you're already touching people in their lives in a very profound way, in a very spiritual way, or you are going to. they just keep saying, this is our gift to you. This is our gift to you. Okay? You are worthy of that gift. You are always worthy of that gift. Okay? Never, ever underestimate yourselves. Ever, ever, ever. If you've had a path that has caused you to try and second guess that, there's a reason. Obviously there's a lot of reasons, but it's, I feel like if you're used to giving out to people and you haven't been receiving a lot of that back, this is on its way. Karen, yes. Yes. Yeah. Yeah, my friend's a poet, and he's had the same thing. And I'll be really honest with you, his work is insane. And he's had the same thing. He's had the same thing. And he's very spiritual. He's very his work is it touches a lot of people. It touches me anyway when I read it. Very, very beautiful, the work, but there's a little way to go yet before this kind of energy is truly accepted. I don't know why I want to say this, but someone's working in the night here. They don't want to be seen, or they're working behind the scenes or in the shadows because they're not entirely sure how their work will be understood. It's because they feel they're not understood. They don't know if they would be understood. It doesn't matter if you're not. I mean, look, I'll be really honest with you. You know, before starting this channel, no one at all would understand me. So it's. I'll be honest with you. I kind of feel like that's a bit of a blessing because. Hello, Mistina. Again, it's about carving your own path. Okay, so yeah, this is about having a home. But also, I mean, knowing where you belong, but also having and going your own way as well. So it's a balance between the collective and what you're here to do, and understanding that. If you feel like you have a worry about, moving apart from the pack or going your own direction, this especially is encouraging you to start. They're just saying it takes one small it's like one small gesture is all it can take for this to really unfold. I feel like someone may be scared to be seen, possibly. There's a fear possibly here of being understood. There's a fear of being understood. This is the problem. Well, it's not really a problem, but this is the thing. If people don't understand you, is that your issue? Are you here to sit and explain to people what you're like? I don't think that's why you would be here, just to sit and explain yourself. I don't think that's something that would contribute to what your life would be here for, But this is, there's a shift coming here. This is also the 8-8 Lionsgate portal. This is also, because remember, it was talking about walking in the path of your ancestors. Can you see? Let's do it from this angle. He's taking his time to observe. He's getting a perspective. He's trying to be objective about something, but he's writing about this object that he's seeing in the distance. So he's moved away from the situation to view it from a different light, which is very sensible. There's something here, again, I know the deck is called the Oracle of the Hidden Worlds, but there's something here about someone researching something that, I know what this is a message for me. I know what this is for. Okay, granted, I understand. Next message. Next card. Okay. Bottom of the deck. The meditation. This is very hermit energy here. Again, let's be realistic. So we've got the Lionsgate coming up on the 8-8, okay? So this is about a celebration of Isis, and obviously this goes back to Egyptian times. Okay, it's not only the Sirius lineup that obviously we'll be seeing and the connection to Isis, but also the constellation of Orion and the Egyptian obviously lineup of the pyramids. That's essentially, in my opinion, why the pyramids were formed, to ensure that they could navigate and monitor the position of Orion. Now, this leads into the age of Aquarius that we are moving into, that we've been talking about. Okay, I still don't know. I'm gonna have to do a video about this because they keep touching on it, but I feel like as soon as I release this video, I'm gonna get in more trouble. I'm not gonna lie. That's why I haven't done it yet, because I already know that what I'm about to tell people is not going to go down very well. So maybe I need to do this. Right. So this is Virgo energy, meditation. Okay. It says peace, relief, sanctuary. All right. If you are not in a position to do that, then try and find some way of gaining some space to view this, especially if you're not sure of where you fit in, why you are here. You need to write everything down. Star crafting. I have no idea what star crafting is. I'm not going to lie. I've no idea. What is star crafting? Star crafting is the embodiment of cosmic wisdom and universal love made manifest through focused, conscious creativity. It is the contraction and expansion of the soul as it traverses the infinity of all that is. Wow. Okay, now I'm going to have to buy a book on that. I'm sorry. Now I'm going to have to research that. Now I'm going to have to, now you've piqued my interest, Spirit. Yeah, it's like a soul collaboration. That's how I want to put it. Yeah. A soul collaboration using, it's like an alchemical collaboration. That's insane. Right. Okay. What are we going to do now? You want me to keep going? Any more messages in here? Right, let's have a look. I feel like one more card is coming out of this deck. I would shuffle it the other way, but it's they're all sticking to the deck. Okay. Especially new decks, they're always like this. Right. What is the other card that you wanted to show us? What's the other message? I love how they're all talking to me at the same time. I can't understand a word they're saying. Wow. Oh my goodness. In fact, no, you don't want this one, do you? Hang on, let me pull another card because they're saying put it back. Hang on. What is the other message, Spirit? What is the other message? What's the other message, please? What was it that you wanted to say? There's one more to come out. I can feel it. It's the same card as what I put back in. Right, now I know. Water spirit. Not sure if you can see that. Look how cute that energy is. Emotions, memory, life force. Underneath, returning home. Transition, life between lifetimes, loving welcome. Do you know what they're showing me? Okay, I don't know how to explain this. Do you ever have it where it's like a paradigm shift, where the kind of reality you're in, you're tapping into something and you don't quite know, it's like this shift suddenly in the present moment, and it's like things look different. they're just talking about like a timeline convergence where it's like every possible outcome between now and, you know, your entirety, let's say, of this lifetime is present. It's here. It's like you can kind of weave in between this and feel it out, which is why the past lives or the parallel lives, however you want to explain it, is so easy to tap into at the moment. Now, it could be that your dreams or your waking moments, you're having difficulty understanding what is real and what is something else. Like, you could even be tapping into a past life in your waking moments, and you're sort of thinking, what on earth is this? Now, if you're not already having that, Spirit, like, you're gonna, all right? Thanks. They're giving a heads up here that pay special attention to your emotions, because they're trying to lead you in this certain direction, and it's like they're mirroring back these kind of parallel lives, especially moments that were needing to be resolved or needing to be looked at within that mirror the present circumstances, in order for you to kind of complete that and move on. Okay, so how the best way to explain it is, okay, so you imagine like a ball of wool, okay, and at the end of the ball of wool there's another lead that goes into like 15,000 balls of wool, right? The ball of wool is thrown in the air, and so everyone's tracing this kind of where it all goes and what the, but they're all very present. So it's like, it's a portal. I mean, obviously 88 Gateway is a portal, but it's, so for example, if you had abilities in past lives, parallel lifetimes that you aren't using now, these are going to be accessible. If you had blocks in certain areas, this will be accessible to heal. If you had abundance in certain areas in past lives, this would be present now also. Okay, so let's say, for example, you're having money problems at the moment, okay? Personally, I would be looking at where my energy is going to. Is it going to you? Because if it isn't, then maybe I would look at that first. But it's like, this is trying to shift you in a way, because again, don't forget, the portal, this gateway is open between now and the 25th. It peaks on the 8th, but it's open between now and then. And Isis is that divine feminine energy, isn't it? And obviously, even if you're masculine, you can still have that kind of healing, that innate. It's basically a DNA kind of unlocking is essentially what it is. This kind of unlocking process. But you have to be in the right space in order to gain that, okay? So you connecting to your emotions is very important. You also getting your alone time is very important. So even if you're, you know, around different people, take some space and, you know, gain some of that kind of, get some distance, because the information you're going to be getting through, because it says returning home, so this is also star family as well. So it's like they're trying to show you here and remind you about your soul work, your soul mission, what you're here to do, why you're here to do it, what you came here, you know, your specialities, your gifts. If you're already using them, great. If you're not, why aren't you? You know, but they'll be reflecting that back to you. They're also showing me here there's a lot of sleep. It's like someone's moving things around. It's like someone's waking up and they're I don't know if it's their bathroom or their bedroom. Things are being moved around because I feel like spirit are trying to get your attention. That's the other thing I want to say here. I don't know if you're going to notice that at the moment though. Someone's moving things. They just keep saying the bathroom, because I usually a lot of activity happens in bathrooms for some reason. They're trying to get your attention here. This is the other thing. That energy as well that they're presenting is, it's a bit like get out of jail free card. It's kind of like they're showing you these windows into the future. You may have even had it where you're sort of seeing different outcomes of things. It's to kind of prepare you for, you're gonna have decisions coming up as well. Don't forget, this is all in preparation to, we've got Saturn, Jupiter and Pluto that is all about to go direct starting in September. So this is all a run up for that energy where it's preparing us, because once that goes direct, September, October, November, and then it transitions into Aquarius around January, February time. The next spring is going to be all of this information, because we're effectively information gathering at the moment. That's why we're all on hold. A lot of the time we're on hold. Not always, but you know, sometimes we are, and we're information gathering. Right, let's have a look. Which way are you? Yeah, the Hanged Man. So we're trying to gain perspective here. This is the Cosmic Tarot. Someone's turning their back on an opportunity. Someone's trying to turn their back on a blessing. They don't know if they can face it. This could be a wish. Something about a demand for something. I don't know if you're in demand at work or you're in demand in your energy. Someone came to you with something and you didn't acknowledge it, weren't ready to acknowledge it. The pressure. I feel like you felt pressure. Something about it could wait, or there's some kind of timing issue. Either you felt, or you felt the universe was like kind of giving. And I don't know why, but they're telling me cucumber. I'm not even joking as well. They're just saying cucumber. Now, I don't know if there's a reference there. I'm not even going to get into that. I'm not getting into that. I feel like someone's putting random words in my head now just to test to see if this whole setup works. I honestly feel like someone's guide or someone watching this is trying to put words in my head to see if it gets through. Yes, it gets through. Okay, cucumber. All right. Are you happy? There's something about two birds as well. Air energy. So Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. They can't. There's someone visiting dream state here. You're having dreams together, and you're communicating in the ethers. In their waking day, in their waking moment, in the physical reality we're in, I feel like the energy is a bit too much for them. And I don't know why, but I want to say cross wires. There could have been miscommunication. Someone's focus was on work and money in the physical, and something's come along in the emotional world that they're worried is going to tip them over. They're scared. Everything around them has shifted based on this. I'm trying to find the word. I'm trying to listen to the word, but it's like a hurricane. It's like they're in the eye of the storm. Someone's in the eye of the storm. And they're trying to gain perspective here. But they're so used to living a certain physical kind of way that they're not entirely sure how to understand this, because it's not in their normal realm of awareness. It's not something that they're used to. And I'll be honest with you, I feel like in many areas, this person or this energy is used to things. But in this area, they are maybe a little bit worried about, it's not their comfort zone. It's not something that they're used to dealing with, because it's a very unique type of experience for them. This is a powerful manifester. This is a really powerful manifester. They're trying to, I've just realized the bottom of the deck is the actual tarot card that's for the deck. Yeah, look, Four of Pentacles, bottom of the deck, underneath that card. There's a kind of paradox. On one hand, they're worried about accepting it in. On the other hand, this is Capricorn energy as well. On the other hand, they're scared to let it go. They don't know. They're in between worlds, like the whole oracle cards about being in between worlds. This is the same thing. This is what we're all in at the moment. We're in between worlds. We're in between this kind of unknown and this known. And we're in this kind of, I don't know, it's like a plateau almost. Something about learning truth. There's a practical element that's shifting. There's some issue around a practical element here, which obviously would make sense with what's going on, but they don't understand how to get through this or past this. There's an issue with a practical element. Something about a house as well. I don't know if they're trying to, I don't know, put money in a house, invest in a house, buy a house, move. They're trying to order everything ready for this next stage. The High Priestess. The High Priestess. The unknown. I keep hearing parallel, parallel, parallel. Do you know what this is? I've just realized. They're in between worlds of the spiritual and the psychic, and they don't know how to, they're not used to it. Can you see? They're in between the physical and the psychic, the fifth dimension and the third dimension. They're and this is us as well, you know. This is not just them trying to, and obviously that would come with its own, you know, issues, complications, needs. But with us, we are also in that energy, because that's just how we're sort of, our energy is at the moment. It's just our reality that we're in. They're just talking about combined effort, taking it slow, a combined effort. They don't know how to make it work. They don't know. Okay, so if you've got an issue with someone that is not, you know, they're not kind of replying and saying yes or no, or they're not moving forward or anything, it's because they can't see the tangible outcome. They're having difficulty seeing a tangible outcome. So it's like if you turn around and said, okay, well, why can't we just go meet up? They can't see, because this is the thing, they're not just looking at one thing, they're looking at a whole, like the guy in that card who was looking at it from a really wide perspective. So again, if this doesn't equate to you, where in your life are you kind of in this day-to-day kind of, you know, pattern or routine where you would need to detract a little bit, or, you know, move away from that little bit and then observe in an objective capacity? Because it's when you do that, you'll be able to understand the context, because we're so in this in-between at the moment with the third dimension, fifth dimension, that it's sometimes very difficult. Because don't forget, if we're manifesting, that the reality, do you remember what I've been saying for ages? Oh, it's all manifesting up there, we can't see it yet. How many of you that I've been saying that to, you're starting to see in the physical reality? Because I know it is for me. Now, obviously, and I don't know if maybe you'll understand this as well, I'm getting a lot of feedback about how, like, there was someone was saying the other day that they saw a bird flying in the sky that wasn't moving, and I was like, what? It's almost like there's a glitch in our reality because of the fact that we're shifting. All right. Now, obviously, light is a refraction, isn't it? Do you know what I mean? And again, this relates to the video that I know if I put out, I'm going to get my whole channel banned. This is the problem. I might even have to start, maybe I'll do that. Maybe we'll do ladies night and then the other one on that other channel. The one, the burner account. The one that if I get in trouble, it's like, yeah, whatever. I don't care, you know? Because I'm just going to end up with loads of accounts now, aren't I? But this is the thing, people want to keep stuff hidden, don't they? That's the problem. So I'm also hearing accountability here. Someone And again, if this isn't someone in your life, this could equate to you. Okay, so take it as it resonates. It's a general reading. Someone's struggling to take accountability here between their spiritual life and their physical, life, their third dimensional life. So the bills, the more practical issues versus the spiritual. Someone's feeling guilty about the balance that they have in between these two energies. Okay, and first of all, don't take it so seriously. It will, look, first of all, I feel like if you're that rigid with it, because there is definitely that kind of control element, especially with that Four of Pentacles, just surrender. Try it. It's not the end of the world. Because this is the thing, this energy at the moment is spirits in charge. We don't get to hold on tight to things because of the nature of how this is all designed. And if we do, chances are they're just going to remove it anyway, So there's a balance that's needed. So if you're very, very rigid with things, try and do the opposite and feel that out. If you're not taking accountability from the physical and maybe you're living too much in the spiritual, then again, this is about trying to traverse this kind of, because again, it has to mesh, doesn't it? The two worlds have to combine at some point. Again, I'm hearing crash collision course. Maybe someone's scared that they're going to get involved in something and it's going to be some kind of crash collision course. They have everything under control at the moment. Everything is, it might be boring, but everything's under control. And they're worried about your influence in their life, creating a lot of different energy that they're not used to, And they're thinking, this nightmare is coming. No, I'm joking. They're thinking, this energy in my life, I don't know if I can afford to have this kind of energy in around me, because everything has a certain place and everything has a certain, and I feel like just whatever you don't say that to if you relate to this, don't say that to them. Just don't say that to them. Just pretend that you don't know. Because I feel like they're not going to really appreciate the fact that you know that. I'm going to be honest. Look, the High Priestess is rolling her eyes. She's like, for God's sake. Okay, again, something that's going to happen, but someone else is either in a bit of denial or they're taking their time for this to catch up with them, because they don't like being out of control. It scares them, the unknown. See, this is the thing, right? This is earthly energy, but we've also got Scorpio energy here, okay? So you've got polarized energies, Taurus being the earth and Scorpio being water. Now, whenever obviously we're not watering the earth, it becomes dry, doesn't it, right? There's an alchemical reaction going on here, because think about it. If the earth is being watered after a long period of time, it's not going to be used to it. In fact, 9 times out of 10, the water may bounce off the arid earth because it's too hard. Have you ever done that or seen that before, where the earth is that hard that it won't even let water go in because it's that hard? It's been without water that long. So you've got to understand, let's say, for example, you're in a situation where you're trying to nurture a situation and it's not working. What is the reason for that? Is it because this situation is not used to receiving that kind of energy? Is it because it's not meant to happen? Is it a timing issue? Because this is all information that, I'll be really honest with you. Who was it I was talking to yesterday about these cards? These cards are insane. This is like, I feel like I've stepped into a room. Each of these cards, by the way, if you're into tarot watching this, I highly recommend these cards. The Cosmic Tarot by Norbert Losch. And I apologize if I'm butchering that name. But this is the unknown versus the known, and it's like the other world. It's like this kind of middle ground that you're entertaining at the moment. Now, in this kind of element or energy, there's learning. This is all about enlightenment. The Hanged Man will stay in a certain position in order to learn, okay? Don't underestimate that space. Don't underestimate that space, because actually by you staying or someone staying in that position, it could close out a cycle that's needed for the sort of, the whole energy, the fusion of the worlds to move in to what is needed after that, where the physical and the spiritual meets. Someone's heart's blocking this. Someone's heart, yours or theirs. Either there's someone that doesn't want to receive some energy because it's a lot for them. Maybe they're not used to it. Maybe they're guarded about it. And if that's not you and it's someone else, so it's that, or you're the one that's putting the energy into somewhere that you feel like it isn't penetrating. It's like this is not being received, and you don't know why. They're saying you do know why, though. That's really interesting that they've just said that. They're saying you do know why. Okay, how do I explain this? Because I think if I just say it the way they've given that to me, it's not going to make any sense. Okay, have you ever had, when you live in the town that you're in, rarely do you, I do, but a lot of the time people don't notice little subtle changes to their environment, do they? Like, I don't know, the forest at the end of the road has had the trees cut down, or the mailbox that used to be there has suddenly, the design's been changed. Little subtle details. All of these things are happening, okay? But you're not going to sit and be like on your Facebook, oh, actually, this is happening. It's going to happen in increments almost, right? With the seasons, with time. There's something about the fact that you need to have some time for the energies to be recognized here, and for the physical reality to catch up. We've had that message before. They're afraid. They're afraid of their hard work. They've tried to build themselves from the ground up, and they're afraid that their hard work is going to be ruined by whatever they think if they let you in, their hard work is at risk, as in their world, because they've built something up here. You're an unknown, and they don't know how to read that. They don't know how to read that. Keep going, or what are we doing, Spirit? More cards? Okay. The Wheel of Fortune. All change. Things are about to get exciting. If you've been paused, as per the description that I've just given, if this is you, things are moving that you are not so aware of, that is about to show in your physical reality. I don't know why I want to say this, but you know that game show, Wheel of Fortune? That's how I want to say it. It's like a game show. I don't know. Maybe they're in the public eye. I don't know. What is the Wheel of Fortune, Spirit? What can you tell me? I'm just hearing I spy with my little eye. Someone's paying attention to, I feel like someone's watching. Oh my goodness. The Star again. What did I say at the beginning? That's that card, the Star. This is healing. This is Aquarius energy. with the flamingo. Look, it's that star in the distance lining up with the planets. Can you see? It's like all look, can you see the triangle? Oh my goodness. Can you see that triangle? It's like an inverted triangle. This is the Lionsgate. This is the Lionsgate. Our chemical reaction and transition. There is literally a new lease of life that's being brought into all of this. Where, again, as I've mentioned, from September, October, November, there's a transitional element here that, oh my goodness, I've got goosebumps. I'm just hearing the story has only just begun. Someone's having a wind up. This is when I get that kind of information from, I'm like, are you actually joking me? No, the story's only just begun. Lighting the incense. Bear with me 2 seconds. I've got a song in my head, but it's such a random song for them. It's not for this. Is not for the reading. It's actually a UK grime song. I don't know why it's in my head, but it is. Let's get some Nag Champa on the go. Apologies, guys. I'm just gonna. I am not reading without incense because I am not about to tap into all kinds of random energy. I just got my incense through today. We have incense again, but I've got different varieties this time. All right, please. Okay, so we've got some Celestial and some Nag Champa on the go. Let's get back to the reading, guys. I apologise. Okay, so Scorpio. This is, again, more Scorpio energy. Death. Transitional energy. Okay. Hope. So basically, someone's healed something enough. They've removed something. They've released something enough where there's room for you. So if they were holding on to something of the past, like I said, in between the two worlds, this energy is getting released. The wheel, again, this is a timing thing. This is destiny. That's getting released. The star and death. I'm hearing new beginning. The story's only just begun. The story's only just begun. The story's... Oh my goodness. Look at the bottom of the deck. Now, this is going to make you guys laugh, but because it kind of made me laugh. Look, Two of Wands. I don't know why that made me laugh, but it did. So there's a choice that's been made here. Can you see the sun and the cloud? It's like a rainbow, but the two wands are forming that energy. What's with this guy's footwork? I mean, okay, we get it. He's kind of poised, but it's like something's got his attention. He's made his decision. They've made the decision. Wow. Yeah. Four of Swords in the reverse with Judgment. Can you see that rainbow? Can you see? Do you remember what I said about the whole very dry, like the desert? That's actually set in a desert setting here. This Four of Swords card, but it's in the reverse. The heart center is opening up to let energy in. Now, that can work two ways. If it's for someone like a masculine, their energy, their heart center. There's a heart center activation happening. And also for you guys, there's an upgrade. It works both ways. It works both ways. Right. Should we go with the angel power wisdom cards to close out, or should we go with I don't know which ones to. I want to go with the angel power cards to end, because I feel like this is going to blow my mind as well. Right, let's have a look. Okay. If this, okay, right. Right, what else? What do we need to be aware of, Spirit? What is the information here that we need to be aware of? Oh my goodness. Look at these cards. They're insane. That is insane. It says, look up, look forward, welcome new developments for positive change. I wish he would, this book is, I'm not going to lie, the book's a bit interesting. Where's W? No? Oh, no, look up, L. The angels encourage new developments as change and transformation is inevitable. Life requires a fresh, positive approach to bring about progress. The angels are encouraging you to take up new habits and shed the old negative behaviors that are holding you back. The brain is like a muscle and needs to be worked on every day to bring about growth. Develop positive thoughts by ridding your life of negativity. Be kind to others, quit addictions, and exercise more. All of these choices are good for creativity and overall body health. Eliminate the clutter and non-essentials and get things done. Embrace positive change to move forward in your life. Okay, one more. One more. All right, one more, please. Look at that energy. This is stunning. Insane energy. Patience. No matter what the situation or delay is, your desire will come when it is meant to. This is transformation. Look at that butterfly. Can you see as well? It's like she's in this kind of energy or fluid energy. She's working with the energy she's got. She's surrendering, essentially. Patience. Patience is a guardian of faith, the teacher of humility and peace. Patience is preserving in the face of delays, misfortune and difficulty, which strengthens the spirit. It's a virtue that needs to be mastered as our impulsive nature gets in the way of what is worth waiting for. Patience teaches us to forgive those who have harmed us and in turn to ask for forgiveness in harming others. When we master patience, we learn to bridle our tongues from negativity and gossip, stifle our anger and sweeten our temper. With patience in our hearts, we create unity and harmony in our families and in the workplace. Patience is the greatest power. Together with a positive attitude, you will get what you desire. Okay, I feel like I want to do one more, but I'm going to do it from your deck, Karen. I'm going to do it from your deck because I feel like we want to get one more card here. There's another message in another deck. I can feel it, but I feel like that's for a reading I'm going to do later because I can feel it now. Right, let's have a look. Final card, please, and then we're going to wrap this up. What's the final message, Spirit, for today? What is the final insight? What is the final insight, please? Oh my goodness, this deck. Why do I always get so stupid? Can you imagine what Saturday's going to be like? This is going to be ridiculous. I've already got a playlist. I've already arranged songs and everything. Like I'm actually collecting songs. And I bought lights as well. They haven't arrived yet, but okay. So I don't care. At least I can be extra. It doesn't matter, you know? It's fine. Okay, so Temple of Dreams. Wow. Why am I hearing crickets? I'm not even here. I feel like there's crickets. Sacred dreams, prophecies, dream journeys. Wow. Why do I feel like this is... I'm hearing an ABBA song in my head. Is it Fernando? Why am I hearing an ABBA song? Maybe it's confirmation for someone. I feel like I'm on holiday. I'm not going to lie. I feel like I'm actually on holiday looking at this card. There's again, it's your dream state. It's your astral traveling in your dream state. And I feel, oh my goodness, please no more rocks. Can you see here the energy in this card? It's focused right in that kind of temple. There's an imprint, an energy imprint that you've left somewhere, or you're leaving with someone that is manifesting this practical kind of solution. And that's just, you know, obviously in terms of love, but in a general sense, we need to really focus our energies on this manifestation visual, as in our practical world, being visually turned into what we want to see it now. Yeah, so whenever you're manifesting, the more intricate a visualization you're doing, the better. And if you keep entering into that and developing it a bit by bit, the more successful it will be. I'm going to be really honest with you. This is what they're telling me. Especially for what's going on in the world, if you visualize a certain outcome, obviously not sort of, you know, horrible outcome, but, you know, an outcome that would move. And I'm not saying like, oh, you know, I want the outcome because I want to go on holiday. I'm talking about where the vibration has shifted, and your people have removed or released everything that was needing to be released, and you're in this state of play that is a higher vibrational energy, but your physical environment reflects that. That's what they're asking you to look and manifest into. So if you, let's say, for example, you are worried about the current state of play, you're worried about what you're seeing in the world. This is exactly me as well. You're worried about how people are reacting. You're worried, or there's a worry. This is what their offering is the visualization of the counter argument to that, or the outcome, the positive outcome to that, that has allowed you, and I can smell oranges, that has allowed you to move past that. Does that make any sense? Now, you can do it on a personal level as well, but I feel like this is for people that are worrying about things in the general collective, with the news, or I don't know, whatever this is. That's something that they want you to have a look into. Okay, and I don't know why, but is someone just put in their head to look at the romance angels or something? I feel like someone's asking me to look at the romance angels now. I don't know if someone is watching this and in their head they were like, pick a romance angel deck. But if that is you, congratulations, because your message got through. So, romance angels. Let's have a look. Romance angels, messages, please. This is Doreen Virtue's deck. Romance angels, please. What can you... Guys, conversations coming. If you haven't got contact, this is on its way. For some of you, I can't guarantee all of you. Honestly, discuss your feelings with each other. This feels very masculine based. And then we've got love yourself first. Your self-respect makes you more romantically attractive. And then we've got stay optimistic about your love life, and very soon. Someone wants to communicate with you. Oh my goodness. Reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning to your life. Right, now I'm intrigued. Now I want to just keep pulling cards. That's how it works. Right, I might just pull one more card. Let's do the angel answers. Let's finish this off with the angel answers. Guys, pick a card 1 to 5. Pick a number 1 to 5. Any question you want. Think of a question. Ideally not one that has like a sentence as an answer. You want like, where are we next going to go on holiday? You know, that, let's be realistic. I don't know if these cards are going to have the answer to that. But if things like timings, yes, no, think of a question in your head. Think of a number between 1 and 5. Ask the question now. When you're ready, think of a number between 1 and 5. I'll give you 5 seconds and we'll start. Okay, this is for number 1. What is the answer for number 1, please? Those who pick number 1. Number 1. I'm smiling. Within the next few weeks. Something about an answer you're going to get in the next few weeks. You're going to get a reply or an answer. I keep hearing the ABBA song. I'm hearing that over and over and over again now. Right, number 2. What is the answer for number 2, please? Answer for number 2. What is the answer for number 2? Now, is it an absolute no, or is it a no, not now? I feel like it's going to be different for everyone. It might not be an outright no. It might be a not now, if I'm totally honest with you. This, underneath the bottom of the deck, it said be assertive, though, for number 2. All right. Let's see. Number 3 outcome, please. Is this going to be accurate for everyone? I can't guarantee that because it's a general reading, guys. I try and be as specific as I can for everyone. Number 3, please. Outcome for number 3. Outcome for number 3. What is the answer for number 3, please? A year from now. Now, again, if you're going, oh, what's going to happen with me and my love? This could be that there's a serious commitment a year from now. Obviously, you needed to have been a bit more specific, possibly. All right. Again, if you want a personalised reading, information is in the description box below. Please be advised, the email from my account is not working, but I think I put the email. Did I put my new email in? I can't remember. If you don't hear a reply, then obviously just, you know, DM me on a social media, and yeah, we'll do it that way. Right, what number did I get up to? Did I do number 4? Have I done number 4 yet? I can't remember where I got to now. What number am I on? Do we know? I think I'm on number 4. Number 4. Number 4, be assertive. There's a key there, though, so wait. So you must stand your ground, I think, number 4s. And number 5, what is the outcome for number 5? Outcome base for number 5. Number 5 outcome, number 5. Within the next few weeks. Okay, guys, this is your reading. Stay tuned for Virgo's reading. Any issues, DM me. If I haven't replied to your emails, DM me. Take care. Saturday, ladies' night, 11 p.m. British Standard Time. Link is here. If you haven't already joined, come and join. It is going to obviously be slightly more risque love readings, slightly more sexually led readings. And yeah, that's going to be 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, 11 p.m. British Standard Time on Saturday, the 1st of August. Okay, guys, until next time, have a wonderful evening, day, wherever you are. Take care. Bye.